No, it's green now, but it was
Yeah,
brown.
it was
at
brown.
night. Yeah.
Are those particles coming out of its hand?
Yeah, they're no, they're not. They're just
Oh, they're
he's
just
twitching in a
background.
good way. Yeah.
Would have been
Random.
cool if there was something on his hand.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Okay, so hello. We're recording again.
Okay.
I am Poe, and
I
this
am
is
Whiskey Punts. Oh, sorry about that, but yeah.
yeah, Whiskey Ponce. Been very honored to meet the greatest, most fashionable man in all Tyria.
Ha ha ha! Indeed.
You will find none more fashionable, with a good sense of fashion, than this man, Whiskey Ponce.
With heavy armor. That's right. Heavy armor in the game. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
Hey. Yeah. Anyways, today we're going to talk about the new patch.
New patch for Guild Wars, February
Yes.
22, 2017.
So
So
it's a
big update. I mean, for balance.
patch and Black Line Trading Company and a little bit of current events. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Current events, yes. You haven't done a lot of the current event stuff, have you?
No, not at all. Actually, I've done a little bit of the bandit hunts. You know, I did like 2 today.
Did you do the one where you have to collect the ley line anomalies?
Oh no, not yet. Not much.
Or like getting the bloodstone crazed animals?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. Anyways.
So
I guess we should do the balance patch first, eh?
yes, the balance patch, the really big changes.
Yeah.
Some abilities for certain professions. Keep calling them classes. Professions will do will affect 10 allies instead of 5.
Mainly because of raids, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
So first on, why don't we start with your favorite class, Guardian.
Zigardian, yes. Okay, so what really stand out to me is was the Great Sword. Whirling Wrath is reduced recharge from 10 to 8 seconds and increased damage by 20%. And projectile damage is now listed separately from melee damage. So, you know, and then Symbol of Wrath increased damage by 22%. So altogether, it is kind of a Great Sword buff, which I'm very happy about because I love using the Great Sword.
Yay!
Exactly. Other than that, it's just a little bit of a... Altogether, I think it's a little bit of a PvP debuff. I mean, like a PvP, yeah, nerf a little bit. But, yeah, a bit more counterplay.
It doesn't... Wait, what got nerfed in PvP?
It's mostly that it's like unsplit and uses
Yeah,
cooldowns.
the unsplit, it used to be the PvP side got buffed. But now the skill's the same in PvE, so I think that's a buff.
Oh, really? I see. That's what it means by unsplit. Okay.
Or at least it used to be different. Like, Virtual Resolve is like still was 40, 45-ish. Now it's 30.
Cool.
Okay, we're still recording. You know, I just need to make sure. We've had our like stream cut out like 5 times.
I know. It's terrible. It's
like terrible internet connection.
4th try. We're getting better at this though.
Well, we're getting better. We'll manage this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Altogether, underused base skills, and they're improving underused base skills. With Guardian.
About Feel My Wrath.
Feel My Wrath? Oh yes, Feel My Wrath. It's that's a nerf actually in PvP only though.
Right, it's PvP only. Oh.
No wait, it's a buff because
it was buff, but PvP only. But yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, which is kind of
sad. If PvE doesn't get buffed, it's a nerf.
Yeah. Then it sucks. So yeah, in all, it is a nerf. Too bad. But yeah, it's 5 seconds to 8 seconds in PvP only.
I've seen a lot of people online complain. It's like even if it gets buffed, they're like, oh, Guardian will never become meta because it's not buffed enough.
That's sad.
No, I think their attitude is sad. They should just be happy that
Yeah.
Guardian gets buffed.
Yeah, I guess so. They should be happy what they get.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, that's about it for Guardian. Main thing is, yeah, Guardian Greatsword is buff. 20% damage upgrade, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So do you want to move to Mesmer then? Your favorite?
Yes, Mesmer. Mesmer's
So what
Time
really
Warp.
stood out for you? Time Warp.
Time Warp. Time Warp is better because it buffs 10 people now.
Right. Mainly raids and stuff, so, you know. The Chronomancer, what do you call it?
And now it's unblockable slows on enemies.
Oh, yeah.
My Mesmer will be so pleased.
Yes, your poi. Yeah, that's right.
And so the quickness and slow duration have been increased from 1 second to 2 seconds. The skill applies instead of every 2 seconds. It applies every second.
Right.
And other than that, mostly everything has been buffed. But other than that, a little bit more condition damage for Mesmer.
That is cool.
I'm afraid. I just bury it.
So altogether, yeah.
Staff and torch. A little
Sat
bit.
and Torch, a little bit, yeah. Alright, so is that all for Mesmer then?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, next is,
Elementalist.
Alright.
So, Elementalist. The, okay, you know, I just need to make sure we're still broadcasting, you know? I just need to make sure.
That did a little bit of check. Little bits.
You know, Rick, I just have to keep checking, you know, to make sure.
Yeah, buddy, you better do your check, you know? You better
Oh, gee. Okay, I'm sorry, Elementalist. There was actually a leak, again, by a person who basically made a couple points about the buffs. What he was mainly talking about how Elementalist will get nerfed. Thief will get buffed because quickness will apply to Thief stat 5.
Right.
And he also said Revenant tablet, Ventari tablet, will get alacrity.
Right, because nobody uses that stance.
It's
I guess it.
it doesn't do enough healing and it just requires too much skill for it to be useful. And of course, people are still complaining that Revenant is still useless, but you know.
Buff is a buff. That's what
But yeah, so far this person's leads have always been like correct.
must be like someone inside.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
He was like the name throwaway raid, but it was like misspelled on purpose.
I see.
Okay, so Elementalist nerf, but it will still be the king of DPS.
Of course. never
The
fallen
biggest
down.
change I think is the where was it? The air overload.
What
Where is that? Overload air. The damage of the skill has been reduced by 7% in PvE only.
Only. Ugh.
But the air overload is a very big part. It's like one of the most important part in the Fresh Air Tempest DPS.
I
Getting
see.
reduced by 7% is kind of big. Like if I were playing Elementus, I probably wouldn't even notice the difference.
Yeah.
But
I guess
for
so, but
the hardcore players will probably be like, you know, pulling their hair out.
oh yeah, with their DPS meters. You know? Yeah. That's pretty sad.
So Arc Lightning for
Arc Lightning.
Elementalist get
Yeah. Unsplit from PvP and will now
No,
deal
it's
the higher damage values.
Is
25%.
that the auto attack?
Isn't it? For
Arc
the
Lightning.
yeah, I think so.
Scepter?
No, I did.
Scepter. I don't use Scepter, so I don't know. I mean, on
Yeah.
Elementalist, I don't use I only use Staff or Dagger. I haven't used Frost Aura. Well, so mostly Elementalist got nerfed.
I see. All right. Okay, so that's about it for Elementalist. Should we move to
Engineer.
Engineer? All right. What we got here?
Engineer buff, I think.
Yeah. Both power and condition builds will be now affected in this round of changes, with a focus on PvP group viability.
PV? Oh, you mean PvE?
Yeah.
Engineer is already the
Sorry.
best PvP class.
If you can use it right.
It's quite strong with their gyro, stealth gyro, and their shield and their reflect.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
Like a 60% win rate 1v1.
Wow, really?
At least in
so, you
like
know-
personal tournaments, 1v1 tournaments. Engineer.
I see. Thing is, the engineer is hard to use, so if you could master it, then-
Yes, it is. So I'm looking at it. It just has like a whole bunch of increased this, increased that.
Flamethrower utility kit is now focused on burning.
I play all the classes at least a little bit, but
Right.
there's no skill that really stand out.
Little
Right.
tweaks, I guess that's about it.
Little tweaks.
Little tweaks. Yeah, well, they're talking about flamethrower.
Don't you just hate it when like some of your skills just don't do enough damage? Little tweaks.
Little tweaks. Come down to little tweaks where we tweak your skills and it just fits right in.
The percentages just right in, you know.
It just fits just right in, you know. Mm-hmm.
We have little blowtorches with increased
Little
damage.
blunderbuss.
Oh, and glass cannon.
Little tweaks. All right. So yeah, just little tweaks for engineer. That's about it, I guess.
I guess it's a buff, but then, of course,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna say, oh, it's still not good enough.
Salt complains, yeah. All right, so engineers that. Necromancer, I guess. Is next.
Necromancer, yes. Oh, yes, Necromancer. This is quite.
Oh, Reaper Greatsword, yes. Oh my God.
Power Reaper getting
Yeah.
a buff. I don't know how good it's gonna be in overall terms of DPS and stuff, but
Right.
it looks pretty good.
I see. Yeah. I mean, Death Spiral increased by 20% damage output.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That's
awesome.
The
Is the 2 or is it the 4? 2 or 4? Which one was it again? Spiral.
That's Shroud form 4.
Oh. Yeah.
I think.
So it's the 4. Well of Darkness skill. Recharge skill has been
Death
reduced from
Spiral. 45
to 35. 10 seconds.
Um,
Wow.
Death Spiral. So the actual damage for Death Spiral is increased by 20%.
Grasping Darkness. Oh, this is good. Recharge of the skill has been reduced from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. Increased damage by 30%.
So it's mostly greatsword skills or power
Yeah.
power that got buffed.
Nice. So yeah, you might actually see some more
Because
Berserker gear
you know
and Necros
the
around.
Reaper was like advertised as like, you know, great sword with power
Yeah.
and lots of damage, but the damage hasn't been as high as some people wanted.
Yes.
Some people like I think that like I don't some people who wanted it to
kinda
go
just-
to like 30k DPS or even 28k.
Oh god.
It's like, but it doesn't hit 28. It
Yeah.
only goes up to 27.3 or 27.5.
Yeah. Herder, yeah. And it kind of in the meta just kind of stayed at Viper. I mean condition. You know.
Yeah, the
Necro,
condition
so-
damage for Necro isn't super high,
Right.
but the reason why everybody wants people to take Necro is because they don't die. Or at least you know, the fractal meta. It's like
Yeah.
Viper Necro, meta builds only, like
Meta build only.
a lot of some raiders like to make fun of that because it's like in terms of DPS it's like Necromancer is quite bad,
Yeah.
but then it's like meta only. Now, the fact that they don't die makes it easy.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, all in all, I do like the Reaper Greatsword. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to using it more often now. Anything else?
Okay, so Ranger.
Ranger, yes. Let's see what we got here.
Grace of the Land's damage bonus is reworked so it's compatible with all Celestial Avatar abilities and affects 10 allies around the Druid. Grace of the Land, I believe, is the Druid ultimate.
I see.
Grandmaster trait. Okay, sorry, it's a trait. Allies you heal with Celestial Avatar gain increased damage.
Ooh.
So if you heal someone, they get 2% damage and 2% condition damage. Stacks up to 5 times.
Oh, so if you like stack it, then it kind of makes a difference.
They usually burst heal with like a lot of their skills, so you'll probably get 5 stacks quite quickly.
I see.
So it's up to 10% increased damage if you get all the stacks. Let me just check the stream one more time to make sure it's running.
Yeah. I was gonna just say that.
A lot of changes to pets, but there's so many pets that I don't even have all the pets. I haven't caught them all yet.
Oh, the Smoke Scale, Raven, Drake, Feline, Moa, Pig, and Bear are all changed. So if you want to,
Yeah, mostly
if
basic.
you want to check it out, then
Updated on land attack based attacks. Move farther toward the target when executing on land.
Sea Celestial.
Is that a good thing?
I'm not sure. I don't play Ranger. They say here though that the Greatsword has a couple of improvements for better damage and pet synergy.
Oh wait, the Ranger Greatsword?
Yeah, that's what it says here. And finally, a few underused and even some meta utility skills have undergone general quality of life improvements.
Throw Torch, if physical damage of the skill has been increased by 33%.
Anything else?
Which skill is I guess Maul? Oh, is that the bear attack for it's a Ranger Greatsword skill, Maul. That's Greatsword 2, the bear one. The fun attack. I like a Greatsword 2 the most because it makes this bear pop out and just like Hilt Bash is, I believe, the days.
Yeah.
And your pet does extra damage to it. That's interesting. If you use Maul also in so Maul also makes the pet do 50% more damage to it. Hilt Bash also had the same ability. Makes your pet do 50% damage against it.
Alright. So all in all, Greatsword buff, I guess?
Greatsword does more damage if you have a pet.
I see.
I think so.
Alright, so let's move to Revenant, I guess, which is next.
Oh, Revenant is completely useless in PvE. Nobody should. Oh, it's kind of sad how like people bash on Revenant and like some people are on forums and they're like, I don't want to run Revenant and I leveled a Revenant, but I don't want to play it because it's not meta.
Because he's not meta or herder, it's like, oh god, just play it. Right, what we got here? Additional to bug fixes and quality of
what
life
people are
changes.
really upset about, now the Ventari tablet gives alacrity. Like, what? Alacrity is only supposed to be for Chronomancer!
Only for
I don't know,
Chronomancer.
like, the Chronomancer specific ability. I didn't know that the Ventari was, Chronomancer. You know, he's definitely like a druid.
Yeah.
Oh,
the complaints.
like, lore-wise, it's stupid. It's like, I don't know. It's a Revenant buff, definitely.
Yeah. Ventari buff, more like.
Ventari
yeah. It's like
buff, yeah.
a Ventari buff. Alright.
Nobody
there's
used
not
the
much
legendary
else.
centaur.
Yeah, I know. It's always the dwarf and herald.
Oh, but the dwarf spinning hammer does more damage now.
Oh, so
Increase
it's
the
a buff
damage,
for
base
that.
damage of the skill by 100%.
Nice. Love that skill. It's so easy to use, and you do sword 3. It's like damages everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. And yeah, I guess.
So,
that's about it
yeah,
for
support
Revenant.
roll for Revenant is increased. And I think ArenaNet is trying to get it so you can have a Chronomancer and a Revenant working together to try to get 100% alacrity.
The synergy. The
Yes.
synergy here.
I think this is like, they're trying to
They're like, hint, hint, Chronomancer Revenant.
Chronomancer Revenant is cool,
Oh,
And people be like, no,
it's
double
really-
Chronomancer.
Yeah. That been cool. Try to get the Revenant in the game. In the raid game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Revenant definitely deserves a bit more buffs.
Yeah,
the sword was too strong, so they nerfed it. In PvP, the sword was too strong, and so they nerfed it.
They nerf Power Shield too. Because the auto attack is... So yeah. Alright, should we move to Thief then?
Yes.
Okay, so Thief, quality of life improvements and PvP health have been our focus for Thief, mainly for Daredevil. As such, we'll be looking into reduce endurance for a few different areas to target survivability through invasion, but also compensate for a bit of extra utility and condition removals. So Daredevil focus, I see. What we
Yeah.
got here? Mostly PvP. I'm just,
No,
rolling through it. No?
That's only one skill got unsplit from PvP. So now uses the same amount as PP.
Assassin Signet. What does that do again?
Assassin's Signet. I think that's it's like what is it called? One of those skills that has a passive until you activate it. Increases power. When you activate it, you deal 15% more damage to your next 5 auto attacks, or next 5 attacks, not auto attacks. I think you leave it on to keep your power. If you want to burst somebody, you activate it.
Alright. Cloak and Dagger. Vulnerability inflicted by this skill has been increased by 3 stacks. From 3 stacks to 5 stacks. So extra 2 stacks. And I do not play Thief.
Oh yeah,
so
you're
I don't know
right.
what
Sorry, I
that
didn't see
means.
that. Signet of Agility. Endurance gain from the skill has been reduced from 100 to 50 in PvP only. Signet of
Interesting.
Agility. No.
No, don't do it. Is that about it
I
for
don't-
Thief though?
You get increased endurance. Endurance? Wait, what was endurance? It's the dodge ability, right?
Is it? I don't play Thief.
It's the resource you use to dodge the yellow bar.
Oh, the stamina bar. Yeah.
So how much does how much endurance do you have? It's 100. Okay, so Signet of Agility basically fills up your dodge bar all the way. Now it only fills up to half.
Huh.
But
That's cool.
do people use that in PvP? I don't use it in PvP. I use it in PvE because it gives increased precision. Oh, I guess Signet of Cleansing can be used for okay, reduce conditions.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
But the best part about this is needle trap, laptops, tripwire. They've been buffed. Do you know what this means?
No. Don't like it. Don't.
Why?
Because I hate these PvP.
No, this isn't about PvP, Lance. This is about World v World, stealth thieves.
Oh no. Oh.
Without attack, see, because traps don't count as attacks. You can just keep plopping down your traps on top of people.
I see.
Deal a crap ton of condition damage.
Gross.
I tried to build for fun once. It's not. It's not fun. I mean, for a while it's fun, you know. But then after a while, it gets boring. But some people get so salty about it. It's especially effective if you use it against someone who's sieging. You know, they're on catapult. Yeah. You sneak up to them and drop all of your traps, and then, you know, condition damage.
That condition damage, though.
Okay, moving on. Warrior?
Yeah. Warrior banners.
Oh, right. Warrior banners is a big.
Increased to 10, right? Yeah.
Increased to 10. You don't need to take double warrior anymore.
Yeah. No gross double warrior LFGs, you know. What's the biggest ones, though? Oh, rupturing smashes increase damage by 50%.
What is rupturing? Which one is that?
Isn't it the one where you, I don't, is it the one where you break the rock, kick the rock and it breaks? I don't think it's that one. What is it again?
Jump to the location and slam your hammer down. Hammer weapon.
That one?
I've never used hammer on warrior.
Yeah.
You can use hammer on warrior?
Yeah, Hammer Warrior. I remember, what's his name? Yeah, Boom. He was using it. Boom was using it. Like, when we first started, he's like, oh, Hammer Warrior, yeah.
I've never used Hammer Warrior. I didn't know warriors had hammer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that 50% though, that's pretty big. I don't know, I don't think it's got changed, replaced great sword anytime
So are
soon.
these mostly hammer abilities? Hammer shock?
Seems like
combustive shot. Even though that sounds like a rifle ability. Oh, it's a longbow.
Longbow.
Rupturing smash, also increased damage. Counter blow. Applies 10 stacks of vulnerability for 8 seconds, in addition to its previous effect in the game, lowering the damage of the skill by 12.5 in PvP only. Counter blow is what skill? I wish there was like a thing, instead of it being like the name of the skill, it'll be like Hammer 4 or Hammer 5. Because
like you forget, you know.
So counter blow is main hand mace.
Main hand mace.
That's nice.
Wait, warriors can have offhand mace? If it's main hand, I guess they could.
They could.
Wait, do they?
I'm not sure.
I said I've never seen anyone use this, so.
Wait, what about can they have like main hand, offhand mace? I think they could at least axe they can, right? Main hand, axe, mace, and sword. Offhand, axe, mace, shield, sword, torch, and warhorn.
Huh.
So yeah, you can go mace,
Interesting.
mace if you want.
That's cool.
Isn't it axe, mace, though? Main hand,
I
axe,
thought,
mace, offhand.
I thought it was shield mace or something.
Or PvP, I think.
Yeah,
Shield mace.
Yeah, PvP.
PvE is X mace.
PvE, yeah.
So yeah, banner of discipline, banner of defense, banner of strength, banner of tactics, all of them increased number from 5 to 10.
Cool.
I just need to keep checking that thing to make sure stream is running.
Well, I haven't. It's good.
Okay, so that's it for the
The specialization.
specialization.
Yeah, changes. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you know,
As long as Guardian gets buffed, you're happy.
Exactly. Exactly.
As long as
That's what
Mesmer doesn't get nerfed, I'm gonna be happy.
Probably won't get nerfed anytime soon, honestly.
It already got nerfed too hard.
Exactly. So, yeah. Don't see that coming in around.
So other than that, they had changes to PvP. I don't care about those.
Exactly. So you could just
I mean,
skip through that.
I'll do PvP, but I'm not a super big fan of it.
Same here. Yeah.
But they yeah.
They changed a bit of that. What else did they do? A little bit of World versus World changes. Fractals.
You were able to buy ascended gear in PvP real cheap because all you have to do is play PvP rank. It doesn't matter if you lose or win, you'll still get points. You can use the points and buy ascended gear. But you couldn't change the stats on it, and you couldn't infuse them. But now they're fixed.
I see.
So it was like, is A doing this on purpose where we can't infuse our, legendary gear from PvP, so we can't use them in fractals? And it was like, no, that was a mistake.
I see. Yeah, that would be pretty stupid if they did do that.
So now, ascended PvP armor weapons require special currency that you craft, instead of just costing ascended shards of glory and gold.
Yeah.
I think even the ascended gear in fractals are also like this. You need to craft something.
What's it? Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So
Did
in
they change it though in this patch?
there's a couple of fractal changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in raids, you can type in /GG, and you.
Oh yeah.
They added that to fractals. /Q,
really?
/resign, etc. can now be used in fractals. And ascended fractal armor and weapons now require special currency that you craft along with fractal research pages, fractal relics, and gold.
Huh. These recipes are available from Blink 909.
I think that's the gold one.
Golden Golem, yeah. And the fractal.
But supposed to cost less than before. The recipes require fewer materials than normal ascended craft, so they are a small discount from just crafting the armor and weapons outright. I haven't really looked into it yet, but if you want to buy, like, you might need the I'm not sure. I think the recipes say if you want to buy like heavy armor, you'll need to have heavy armor crafting. Maybe. I'll need to look at that later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have heavy armor craft. Armorsmith.
Well, you don't have it at 500.
I don't. I only have weaponsmith at 500. I never got to upgrading my armor thing.
Oh my god, why?
Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have both armor and cloth. I don't have leather working yet because it's expensive.
I probably should though. Yeah.
Maybe not. Wait for the prices fast to drop because, or you probably do have that.
I mean, yeah, I have a few bats. They're not full, of course. And Alright, well.
In other
is that
news,
about it
Living
then?
World, players will now be able to enter Norin's safe room with an oiled key. So in the latest map, Lake Dirk was it?
Yeah, like Dory.
There's this man called Norin, and he had like a little jumping puzzle in his basement.
Oh, and that the
In
little cavern.
order to get inside, you needed Norin's safe room key. But then halfway through the puzzle, you find a chest with a little bit of oil in it.
Oh yeah.
You have
I
to
just did
combine the
that
key
one.
with the oil to get the oiled key.
Yeah.
To open the final chest. But what happened to some players was they would get to the middle, but would for some I don't know why they would leave and go outside, and then come back and find out they can't get back to the jumping puzzle because their key wasn't a key anymore. It was the oil key.
It was an oiled key,
And
right?
so they couldn't get in anymore, and there was like... You could actually walk up to the edge and log out and log in to get back inside, but...
Oh, glitch yourself in, I think. Well, I guess they changed that to make it more easier, yeah.
I think that's it for most the patch.
Wait a second here. General fixed an issue where many Mesmer clone creating skills did not create clones for players using the endless miniature tonic and infinite watch night tonic.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the endless miniature tonic where you